At GSE, we are building simulators to train customers in the use of their power plants. What we do is take all the data in from the power plants and build something realistic that they can put their students behind so they can practice things that they don't normally get to do at a power plant.
Currently, by government estimates, in the next 5 years, 40% of the American power industry workers can retire, and 70% in the next 10 years, and we need to backfill that force. And as you can imagine from looking at the simulator, this is not something you do overnight. This takes time, and they have to start backfilling now. We're trying to work on a method to make it quicker. It's not the old standard thing where you sit in a classroom for 6 months, then you go to the simulator. We're bringing the simulator into the classroom and using it more fully and getting customer more advantage that they can have their simulator in the classroom now.
The training center that we have set up here replicates a generic plant. We can put this on several different platforms. We build nuclear, we build fossil, we build trainers that represent a lot of different industrial processes. With our student environment, we have instructor stations and we have operator workstations. And we can put the students in front of the real world controls that they have at their plant, but don't necessarily get a chance to practice at.
The training program consists of several big parts. We teach fundamentals, and fundamentals are things like physics, heat transfer, fluid flow, mechanical sciences, electrical sciences, and that's the base knowledge you have to be a good operator. The next thing we teach is the systems. These power plants in particular are going to have 25 to 30 major systems in it, and you have to understand how they all operate, so we teach them that part. And then we bring them into the simulator, and we make this as real as possible.
When an operator comes in and gets trained on the simulator, the behavior and the response of such is very, very close. It's almost very much like real world like to them, so that adds a lot of values for the operator training.
GSE is a leader in the providing power plant simulators for coal-fired plants, gas-fired plants, oil-fired plants, and even biomass. One of GSE's strengths certainly is our people. And you cannot make in our industry any more important judgment without the experience of your technical staff.
We have the most experienced simulation engineers in the industry. Our tools have gotten more sophisticated. They have followed the industry trend and technology.
We've been in the business for such a long time, and we have gained so much experience in the field. So when you say GSE, they know us well on the dynamic simulation.
Well, as we look towards the future for GSE, I think we see long-term growth. The market is exceptional right now because of the demand for qualified people in the power plant industry. That's exactly who we serve. Their needs are only growing as folks retire and need to be fulfilled with a new generation of the workforce.